Last class of the year. Look how many crows there are right now. It's 10 p.m. right now. I'm gonna go to bed and gonna try to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and start studying. I made a schedule on my Google Calendar. So what I did is I mapped out roughly which weeks I'm gonna review with flashcards, and hopefully I'm gonna get those done tomorrow. I'm also gonna meet up with a friend so we can review some physical examinations, but I gotta get to bed now. Time to study. Waking up at 5:30 to study does not feel nice. All right, so it is 10:50, almost 11 o'clock. I've been through my first week, second week, and third week flashcards. So I reviewed the first 3 weeks of school. I'm skipping the fourth one because I did it, I think, this past week. And I'm just going to start my fifth week of flashcards. There's a lot of stuff that I remember, which is good. There's some things that I don't remember, so I looked at some lectures to refresh my memory. But the good thing is that we got a breakdown of what the final is going to be like, and the first 3 weeks aren't as heavily weighted compared to the rest. So there's about 17% of the final is going to be the first 3 weeks, and the rest are between 20 to 30 something percent. Yeah, so far it's been good. I actually woke up with a lot of energy, 5:30 in the morning. Got through the first week relatively quick, and then took a break, ate some breakfast, took a shower. I still feel good. However, doing the flashcards is a little bit tiring because it's a little monotonous, the same thing over and over. But the nice thing is that because I'm quizzing myself, it is pushing me to actively recall the information. And then sometime this week, I'm going to use the website MedBullets to actually go through real questions where they have a scenario based on a certain topic that I choose, so I can practice for a more test level content. But yeah, so far so good, and it looks really nice outside. Like I'm facing the window right now, and just the light is shining on my face, and I have a curtain blocking it. So maybe later I'm gonna go out for a walk, get some fresh air, and hopefully later in the day I can get together with some friends and do some physical exams. But that's not priority because that's not on the final. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so it's 12:43. I just finished eating my lunch, and so far I reviewed Facebook. I reviewed week 1, 2, 3, and 5, all those flashcards, and this is the amount of flashcards that I looked at right there. So in 188 minutes, I looked at 585 cards. Plus, I quickly reviewed some summary lectures as well. Alright, so because I woke up early, I decided I'm gonna go take a nap, maybe like a 30 to 40 minute nap, recharge, and then go back to studying. I'm not too exhausted, but it's more of a preventative measure so I don't burn out throughout the day. And plus, naps are just blessed. So, got my hoodie, gonna stay nice and warm and take a quick nap.
Many hours later.
It's now 5:40. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, so it's been a while. I think I'm gonna stop studying there. I've covered a total of 7 weeks worth of content, not every single piece of content, but like the flashcards that I made, and with spaced repetition, the ones that were suggested. So I feel like I got lots of ground done. I still have all of tomorrow. Ended up not getting together with my friends, but we might do that tomorrow. And then after that, we just have basically this last week of new content. We're going to be learning about HIV, and I think that's the main focus. Then after that, it's just preparing for the practical and the final written exam. So right now I'm gonna relax, take the rest of the evening off, and enjoy my day. Guys, I just came to school to study with a friend of mine, and I pull up to the parking lot and I hear a whole bunch of crows. Look what I'm looking at. Look how many crows there are right now. Look at that. Those are all crows. And then you can hear more from that direction. Guys, I'm here with Neil. We're gonna start studying. Neil said we've both been studying a lot, but he was studying, he wrote down a lot of stuff on paper, and where's the paper towel?
Right here.
Look,
Signs of a med student.
no excuses. If you don't have paper, grab some paper towel, grab a napkin, some toilet paper, and start taking down notes.
Fossa, right? Close to the olecranon fossa, that's your ulnar head, rather.
Called the near impingement sign. We're just going to be looking for some rotator cuff injuries. If that happens to be the case while you're doing some gardening. It seems to indicate he has a rotator cuff tear, and we would look further into that. All right, we just finished. I don't know what time it is, 8 something. We're both tired. We went through almost all of them. We've been here for over 3 hours and still have like 2 more joints to go through.
Yeah.
We're gonna go home and
It's around 9 p.m.
rest
Sunday
up.
night, gotta come here tomorrow morning around 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That's good life.
All right, bro. See ya.
Alright,
See you
catch you
tomorrow.
later.
Thanks for studying. All right, so we finished classes and we had a midterm review session. So we had the opportunity to look at our midterms. We couldn't take anything in, and any notes that we took down on a blank piece of paper had to be left behind. But it was useful to just to look at all the things we got right, things we got wrong, and to prepare for the final. It was a good refresher. I am so surprised at how many little mistakes can be made just by not reading a question properly. And then that was the biggest like takeaway for me. I'm like, wow, I actually like knew the answer, but I was just like rushing and got it wrong. And yeah, you also forget so many things after the midterm. I was impressed with some of the questions I got. Like how did I get that? Yeah, so we have about 12 days till the final. A lot of content, and I really hope they don't put like the minute detail on the exam, but we'll see. You just got to study hard. But honestly, the more I review, the less detail that I focus on. I just try to get the bigger picture. Hopefully I can pull off that pass. All right, I'm gonna go home and review today's lectures and hopefully some of last week's lectures.
Was actually positive, and a positive feelings test, we would definitely like to follow up with it because we're suspecting carpal tunnel syndrome. Thank you so much.
Yay!
So everybody in our class is preparing for our first mock OSCE. We have to, we're all panicking, some of us are.
Ali, what's the sound?
And then, so we have to like be able to see a standardized patient. They present with some type of pain and analyze the joint. So we have to note tests for the shoulder, elbow, wrist, knee, hip, feet, I think that's, and spine. So it's a lot of things. We're kind of nervous. Fortunately, it's a pass or fail, and we all know enough to pass. man, it's still a little bit nerve-wracking because you're going to be doing a physical examination on a standardized patient while the preceptor is watching, and you have 7 or 8 other classmates watching as well. Alright, so we finished our MSK exam. It went pretty well. I was a lot more nervous than I planned. I skipped a test, but it was actually not essential. We all passed, which is good. And I'm here at Independent, gonna do some grocery shopping before I start studying again. But overall, MSK is over, PSD is over. It was fun.
You guys need to color code here.
Group picture for.
Oh wow.
Oh, you timed it? Hey.
We're good.
Oh shit!
No.
Yeah.
You got it.
Been
Are you
recorded?
good?
Am I too tall?
Yeah, it's been recorded.
Oh, let me move.
Alright, everyone set?
Everyone-
Look on the left.
Wait, what'd you just do?
I'll show you.
What happened?
Emotion.
There's no like.
Yo, look at the
am I-
picture.
Oh shit!
Sure.
Alright,
3.
TPL.
Yeah.
On the left. Alright, you want one more?
Now let's do it.
Alright.
Whoa! Shit, that is so cool. Okay, yeah, girl, you're almost blocking me. Go to the
Alright, I'm gonna spread these large arms.
Oh.
There we go.
Everyone fly
Everyone.
like Icarus does.
Oh, everyone had 3 scleral
Alright.
Icarus.
Ready? We got 5 seconds. Here we go.
That's
Last class of the year. It's our integrative lecture. Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Alright guys, we finished our last lecture, and then right after I went to the anatomy lab to review a little bit of anatomy. I just remembered I'm gonna meet up with a friend. So I'm going back to school. I had gotten in the car, and then remembered that we're getting together. Gonna have some lunch and do a little bit of studying here at school, and then I'll go home. I prefer to study at home. It's a little bit more comfortable, but I can stay focused. Usually I can't focus when I'm studying at school because I just get tired of staying at school just from the lectures. But yeah, so the school semester is officially over. But now the crunch time begins because we have exams. So you're gonna do triple antibody and non-triple